All right, get started here soon. For those of you who will be joining later, I'm going to show how I range and utilize the Recon A1. This is actually a start of when I go live on Ghost Gamer News' channel, because this is just a second test here for streaming, just to confirm everything is good. When I go live on Ghost Gamer News' channel with streaming, which, by the way, look up Ghost Gamer News. I'll put a link in the description after the stream. I'll edit the video. When I go live, you'll be able to learn how to use every sniper rifle in the game, ranging them what I consider ideal equipment. And of course, we'll also be using the sniper rifles I hate to use. And so it's a little yeah, but I want to make sure, you know, if you have a rifle you just absolutely want to use, then you'll be equipped to handle it. And I'll be doing that as a series interspersed until I get through all the sniper rifles. I may even cover a few DMRs, but I haven't decided on that yet. So, alright, I'm going to get Breakpoint loading here. And we'll get started. But first thing we are going to do, once Breakpoint launches, is we're going to go to my ranging location. So you can see exactly how I do my ranging if you haven't watched previous videos on that before. And I'm just going to go through my setup on the Recon A1 and pop a few rounds off just to kind of show you how ranging works. And this works for every rifle, how you do it. So, alright, man, I forgot how much of a delay this has, but that's okay. Really, I don't want to push it too much. It's only a few seconds, really, so that's not a huge deal. But yeah, and then after we do the ranging, I'll actually show you practical usage. Alright, so first things first, I need to... I grabbed that. Why is it back? For those of you watching my test stream last time, I don't know if you remember, but I grabbed the scale credits that were here. Is there... Oh, here they are, yep. It's weird. Alright, well, we got it. So, alright, first, let's see here. We're going to go to... brain fart. Dead Horse Swamp here. The Dead Horse Swamp bivouac. And grab a helicopter. Then we'll fly over to my location. And we'll talk about the Recon A1 setup. The ideal usage setup. Oh, mercy. Okay. So, you know what, I don't really need any preparations or anything. Let's just go ahead and break camp and get my helicopter. Alright. And let me know if something seems off with the stream, if the audio levels are off, or, or you're seeing a lot of frame drops or anything like that. I should have rebooted before I started this stream, but I didn't. So we're flying over here to this area of the map, and usually I land pretty much right where that helicopter is, but I can't, so since they're there, so I'm going to move over here Right here should be fine. We're gonna take them out real quick.
On your toes. We got hostiles nearby.
Roger. Moving to target.
Moving to position.
Heavy gunner sighted. On your go, Ghost Lead.
Yeah, we're good now.
Solid work.
Damn it. No.
Where is he? Guess where there was another one there. Yeah, I hear him. Sometimes it's fun to just shoot over the shoulder. I don't do it all the time, but often enough. Alright.
Let me get a clean shot.
Maneuvering now, boss.
I hear him. And there's
Take out the target.
a number of them here. Get to some tall grass here. And look for... there we go.
Okie dokie. All eliminated.
Nice shooting.
Aha, there we go.
There it is.
Enemy helicopter. Get low.
Goodness gracious. I'm having some mouse problems. Get my new USB hub. That should help. But, alright. Good. Got a little more ammo. Alright, so now.
Enemy chopper bugged out. We're clear.
I hear another guy here, dang it. Did I miss someone over here? Doesn't look like it. There we go.
All day, baby.
There's my targets.
Roger that. Moving now. On target. Pursuit.
Hostiles eliminated.
Yeah, there's another one here somewhere. There he is.
Enemy is on alert. Stay quiet.
Man. Normally there's not this many people in the immediate area. Got him. There we go. I think that's all of them now. So, alright, let's get here. This is my 500 meter ranging spot. Right up here by this tree. This tree, yeah. I'll take the drone out here. And our target is this building right here. So I just, over here, mark it so I can easily get right at 500. Now what you do is, let's mute my cell phone here. I should put on Do Not Disturb, there we go. Alright. So, oh come on mouse, don't play this game with me. This is not good. Let's see, do I have something else I can plug in to real quick? And swap this around, maybe. Shoot. That is... oh, that's a controller. I can unplug that, actually. There we go. We're just going to swap the mouse over to the main input here. Sorry about that. There we go. That should work. Hopefully. Hopefully. Game froze up. Is it going to unfreeze now? Maybe. I may have just broken it and may have to come back. So that's going to suck. Come on. Oh, goodness gracious. Gotta love Breakpoint. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, Force close it real quick here, because it has locked up. We're gonna task. Come on, there we go. All right, give me a sec. We'll reload here. All right, sorry about that. This is why we do these tests. I've got a unpowered USB hub that I use, but it doesn't always work. It's USB-C hub. It doesn't always handle all the plugs it supports, because it supports up to 5 USB devices, but with that many it can't always run them all at the same time. So I'm switching to an 8-port powered with an external power source USB hub, and that way I can plug in everything, because eventually I'll be running an audio preamp and stuff too. But yeah, so give us just a minute here. Game is loading again, and hopefully it's stable and I don't have to restart the stream and computer and everything. Whew. For those of you watching who are new to Breakpoint, know that stability is a big issue with this game. It's full of bugs, but you know what? It's still worth it. In fact, I would say it's about on par with Arma 3 as far as bugs and performance goes, depending on what you're doing. Arma 3's bugs are a little more subtle, and its biggest issue is rendering at long distances. Of course, Breakpoint doesn't even render enemies past 565 meters, somewhere around that, typically. So, alright, good. We're back at the spot. Now I just got to make sure we're clear again. And so we're going to go ahead and go to my ranging spot again here. And you know what? Just so we don't have to deal with it, I'm going to go ahead and suppress the rifle. It does not affect ranging at all. Ordinarily, I don't play suppress because I want that extra damage and it's a little more realistic. But in this case, you know, just so we can get this done, I'll suppress it. So as I said before, I am going here to my ranging spot in Dead Horse Bivouac. Right here. And we're targeting this building here from this area over here. This is 500 meters, and man, I stopped right at 500. How awesome is that? And here's what we do when ranging. First off, here's an important trick. If you've switched weapons or attachments that affect range or anything like that, switch off to your pistol, fire off a round, and then switch back to your rifle. Because the bullet drop is bugged in this to where sometimes it'll go, it'll inherit previous settings or something like that until you switch off to another rifle. So, anyways, here's what we do. I already know what the ranging is for this rifle, but we're just going to go ahead and go through it. So, I will typically go ahead and just fire. What we're aiming for is that bar up there, and I will just fire off a round, look to see where it lands, and to kind of help me guesstimate. You'll notice it went down pretty far. It went down to about there. So, we're going to go there. Fire, and boom, you can watch that spark hit, and that's when you know you're on target, because that's about the height of a character's head. It's a little bigger, but it's pretty close. Also, just so you're aware, I'm not running ballistic advantage at all, and no range boosting attachments at all on the Recon A1. This is how you get the TARS 101 optic, which is what I'm using, to oh, that's weird. To be able to use a TARS 101 optic as a bullet drop compensator style optic. And that means you can use the hash marks as estimates of range instead of mil radians, MRADs, or MOA, minutes of angle. So, yeah. Alright, so we know 500 meters is right here on the optic about. Yep. So, I always start at 500 just because that's the typical longest engagement range you will be working with in Breakpoint. Now, I creep up to 400 here, and then I will fire again, watch where it drops. Okay, I couldn't really see, but once again, I know where it is. It's right there. Yeah, I'm still running suppressor. Okay, good. So yeah, as you can see, 400 meters. Nice solid shot. Now I'm going to go ahead and run up to 300 just to show it. Here. And then fire, and bam, we got it. Now, 200 is the center, the zeroing. If you want to get to 200, you got to go down pretty far here.
Slow down. We got bad guys.
Today, they're waiting for us at the plane. I'm in the middle of it. Just wait.
Moving to position.
There we go. I'll let my AI teammates take those guys. I want to take the shot here.
Target locked.
Alright, so 200. Bam. It's actually a hair below the crosshair, but at 200 meters, it really doesn't matter. And of course, one thing to keep in mind too is meters in Breakpoint are not equivalent to real-world meters. Meters are actually pretty close to feet in Breakpoint. If you are familiar with the imperial measurements. So, alright. We're going to go ahead and run up here. And I'm going to go ahead and range out to 700 meters just to show you why I love this optic so much. Now, shooting at those longer ranges past 600 meters, you have limited targets you can engage. The Azrael drone you can hit. The fixed emplacements, like turrets, and... what was that? No, whatever. Like turrets and generators you can typically hit. My longest shot, here just so I can show you, is 874 meters. That was on a turret over here, although, let's see, yeah, over here. I was shooting from over in this area here, down to here. I can't remember where exactly over here, but it was somewhere around this area. Down to the Maunganui port in sunken Clipper Bay. This is a fun place to practice long-range shooting, by the way. In this place, and there's one here in... trying to remember where it is. I know it's a snow-capped area. And there's a bivouac right by where you'll be dropping your lead at. Maybe it's in Good Hope Mountain. Looking, no. But these are both practical spots. God, if I can find it, because I want to find this for... oh, is this it? Yeah, this is it. Red Weasel Outpost. This is a great spot to practice, too. You literally can shoot from this bivouac. You just move a little bit out to the cliff edge here, and you can shoot out to about 500 meters. Yeah, which is perfect. Like, really great. And there's lots of targets. Targets will get within 200 meters if you're discovered. But that's a great practice location too. This is the easy practice range here, is Red Weasel Outpost, and then, which I will show you. And this is the challenging one. But yeah, so okay. So we're gonna get out to 600 meters here. There we go. All right, good. So 600 meters is about there. Bam. You can see it hit.
We got hostiles in the area.
Now, I believe we can even go out to 700. with this ranging before the bullet drop starts to go absolutely bananas. And also, just so you're aware, verticality does not really play any difference that I've noticed, and also range is not affected. Oh, of course, there's a drone coming. Range is not affected by, or damage is not affected by range. I've tested that extensively. It is not something you have to worry about. Come on, drone, get out of here. You know, I should have, here's the thing, I should have marked the top bar. I don't usually do that for the shorter ranges, but here at 700 meters, because of the fog, it's hard to see the target. But yeah. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can do it. There we go. Okay, so if I aim for the middle of the triangle, that should be right in the bar. So, okay, 3, 4, 5, 600. Now, this 10 mark should be 700, I believe. It's been a while since I shot out to this range. Okay, it's a little low. Just a little low. There we go. Yep. So it's... once you get to 700, that's where it starts going down wildly. Alright. But, enough of that. Let's go do some shooting here. So we're going to go over to my first practice spot I mentioned, which is Red Weasel Outpost. Right there. And we're going to actually demonstrate practical usage here. For you just joining, I'm showing how to utilize the Recon A1 properly with a TARS 101 optic, which is one of the best combinations here in the game, as far as damage and ease of use goes. So, I am running with AI teammates to use as spotters in preparation for the next update. And let's see, so I can shoot from here, no problem. Sometimes I go over there. In fact, I think I will. Just because I'll have a clearer line of sight. So, get prone.
Let me get a clean shot.
And then what I do is I will
Moving now.
do a sync shot with my AI teammates to get range to target. And then take my shot. Oh, actually, before I forget, I'm going to take off my suppressor. I do not normally run suppressors because it's less realistic. So, with the suppressor, the Recon A1, you have to be within 25 meters of the target to be detected. That's insane. That is just ridiculous. That is not real at all. So, yeah.
Roger.
See, this guy's 270. Got him. And plus, listen to the sound of that thing. Got the Jenny there. See, that guy's 400 right there. I don't want to take him just yet. Usually there's a sniper somewhere up here. And there's a sniper here. This guy's at 300. So, drop him. As you can see, we're not going to get detected because it's like 205 approximate meters. For when you will get detected here.
Maneuvering to the target.
Okay, 300 meters. Oh crap, he's moving. Okay, we're fine. Got him. I mean, yeah, this is a great practice location because it's really low risk. You're not going to have to deal with much fire coming at you. Even when there's drones, like the drones will pretty much stay around this area at the base of this this hill, whatever it is. So, nothing to worry about there. Okay. Him. Another thing is, I typically go for chest shots, unless I'm taking out a armored beefcake. Yeah. So, okay. Take out snipers. Those are really the only big concerns you have. Sometimes there's one up here. I can't see him. He may be actually a little bit past rendering range. I don't think so, though. No, he's not. No, he's at 400 meters there. If you don't want to use AI teammates, use your binoculars, like I'm doing here, and figure out good ranging spots. Like, figure out where your 300 meter is, and figure out where your most common engagement range is, and mark it. So if you figure you're going to be engaging at around this point here, go ahead and mark it. And feel free to switch around once you clear targets out of a specific area, especially if they're running around. You know, like in this area, right around here is a good point. So I usually mark it 300, just so I know where the 300 meter is. And then I know that right about there to that building is almost 350. So I know between that it's 300 and 350. And yeah. So that it's just because that is a really common engagement range up to here. Yeah. So just knowing that helps, and know that, okay, that's almost 300 there, which there to about there is 400. So, you know, 300 to 400 here. And that way it allows you to easily, quickly estimate without having to pull out your binoculars again. So, all right, now we are going to move on to the hard shooting area. Relatively hard. Reason I say it's hard is because there's a lot of targets, and a lot of them grouped together. That is the biggest challenge, is the grouping of the targets. So you'll be challenged to take everybody out quietly, especially if you're not playing with AI teammates. But as you can see, this guy is the closest here.
Moving to the target.
Well, maybe not actually. This guy's closest here. He's at 380 meters. So he's a bit of a challenging target. And he's moving now, of course. Got him. This guy is hard just because he's moving horizontally, and he doesn't usually stop in any good spot, really, to shoot.
Ready, ghost lead.
But I'm using my AI teammates to mark, and then I want to wait until he's going almost parallel to my location before I take that shot personally. There we go. Got him. And that's it. Like, you really just got to be patient. You know, another thing about this area is there's a lot of heavies here too. You don't have to worry as much about getting hurt because they are not coming up here. Like, at most, you will deal with vehicles stopping and them coming up. But even then, it'll take them a while, and you will hear them long before they get within shooting range of you. See, we got another sniper here. We'll take him out once he settles.
Sniper acquired.
You know, he's going to end up at 400, and I know, so just going to... Whoa, I missed. There we go. Ha!
Shot, ghost lead.
Oh, a few instances I shot here so many times. Part of it's probably a little bit of performance anxiety. So, yeah, this is a great spot here to practice. Now, when I did my turret takeout, I believe it was this turret here. It was that one. Was it that one? Yeah, it was this turret. And I was shooting from, I want to say, up there. Or up there. It was one of these upper areas here. Pretty significant distance away. And that's how I got my 874 meter shot. So, yeah. Let's see. Is there anybody else I want to take out while we're here? I don't see any. Sometimes there's a sniper up on this building. But not always. And there's usually a sniper along this, but it's a little far from this location for them to render. So not much I can do there. But yeah. Alright, so that's that. Let's go ahead and do some... Ooh, what are you doing here, buddy?
To the target.
400 meters. Take him out. Shit. Alright. Yeah, I can't fast travel, so... Let's go ahead and hide. Get a far enough distance away where I can fast travel, because I want to get on to some faction missions. In fact, let's go ahead and pick out a faction mission or two to do. Locate the prisoner. I hate those. Because we're doing... Okay, clear out the factory is a good one for practicing and demonstrating shooting. We're going to do a clear out the factory. My favorite missions for when I'm sniping is kill the commander. So, chem extraction complex, where is it? There. Ooh, and is this what I'm thinking of? I think it is. This one is really, yeah. This is a fun one to do right here. I love shooting that one. I should have just summoned a helicopter and flew away. Hey there, Armadillo and Kitty? Oh no, it's a little bunny. Bun bun.
See what they're doing? This has to stop. I'm gonna find every damn one of those outcasts. Shit! Way to get
I love how he just flew up in the air. Oh, good times. Well, it looks like at that base I took out the radio operator, so that was good. Good fortune on my part. Alright, now I can fast travel. So, okay, we're going chem extraction complex. Let's hit the bivouac over here. And we are going to grab a helicopter just to save some time. I like playing immersively frequently, so I will ditch the helicopter. I won't allow myself to fly just because you're a sniper, not a helicopter pilot, but for the sake of time, we're gonna fly. This is a great place, by the way, here to practice shooting moving vehicles. I really enjoyed here because I will go down that area, or even shooting from here too, because there's plenty of vehicles that come around. I can practice shooting at the side, shooting at oncoming, etc., etc. So it's a really excellent spot to practice taking out vehicles. Yeah. Alright, now this base is a challenge for a sniper in a different sense. It's not because you'll be taking long-range shots, it's because there are very few locations you can shoot from and get adequate eyes on target. You can shoot from up here, which I will go ahead and perch on, just so you can get an idea. But more often than not, you actually want to be on the other side. And also, something else to keep in mind is you've got a road right there, which is a huge hassle to deal with. But as you can see, like from this location here, sure, you get to shoot some longer range shots, but you've got this big old building blocking a huge number of enemies. Now this spot is good for taking out if there are any snipers up here, which there are not. But there's just a whole crap ton. Oh, there's someone right there, 380 meters. Yeah. Like, you're really, really limited in visibility on targets here. So, I am going to go ahead and plan and take out this guy here. That was a leg shot, but I really don't care. Alright, now. And, ooh, there's a helicopter. Let's get back here.
Find yourself some cover.
Because I don't want to be fighting off a helicopter and then attract another vehicle or something as they're driving by. Alright. So, I'm going to go over to my other location here, where I like to shoot from. Secure the area. And then we'll start popping caps. And with this one, it's typically hard to avoid alerting them that you're there. So, see, I can hear someone yelling over here. So, there's usually people around this area. Yeah.
Maneuvering to the target.
There's one.
Ready, boss.
Why'd you fire? Why did he fire unsuppressed? Whatever. Alright, but yeah, so basically we're going to scout the area here with my drone and look around and see how close these people are to my shooting position, because if they're within 200 meters, they're going to detect me and creep up behind me as I'm shooting, and nobody wants that. So we know up there is actually where we're going to be shooting from, most likely, at least at start. But we want to scout out to about 250, 300 meters, just in case someone travels far enough to notice me. And so far I'm not seeing a whole lot. I hear these guys here. I'm going to mark him and go back to the area where I will be shooting from, just to make sure. Oh yeah, we're golden. Yeah, I think we're fine. I'm not going to look too heavily here. But yeah. So, alright, we're going to start our shooting now. Alright, actually, crap, we want to go over to that side. I forgot. We don't want to shoot from over here, we want to shoot from over here. It's been a while since I've done this one. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. I actually have the chat zoomed in so I don't have to squint to look at it. But like, ooh. See, now this is the problem. Maybe it's not this location I want to shoot from, because it's awfully close. Targets are awfully close, and so I am going to end up alerting them.
Moving.
Sync shot. Sync shot. Nah. Nah. Okay, maybe over here.
Moving to the target. Maneuvering now, boss. Quiet. Here.
Alright, this is the fun part. I whiffed my first shot, which I do often, especially in these types of locations. So then it gets a little more... Oh, I should have just let myself take the shot. Come on. Oh, a police drone? Wonderful. Alright. There's a radio guy here somewhere calling in people. But we're not going to be able to find them in time, I bet.
HVT's trying to get away.
That's
And see, this is why I should have scouted a little better. See, I got multiple people creeping up on me here.
I know those shits are out here.
That's it.
Don't let them get away.
Prepare to
Keep
fire.
looking. I'm out.
Alright, so now We're watching this helicopter,
Heads up! They're here! Keep looking. We'll find them.
and this is the fun part of Breakpoint stealth. Alright, now.
Helping you out.
Alright, so, we're spotted.
Visual
Now.
He's ready to fire.
Oh, crap. Run, 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 run. And then we'll drop smoke. And we're going to head over here to an alternate spot and hunker down. Except the smoke is not working like it's supposed to anymore, and I don't know why. Alright, so...
Excellent work.
Okay, I hear someone. But you don't see him. There he is. Got him.
Hostile down.
Alright, now we're gonna have some fun.
Take him out! How you like that shit?
Alright. Grenade, flashbang or something. Alright.
He's down.
This is a lot harder when you're not playing with AI teammates, but that's alright. Assuming they add what I believe they're going to add, where you can take just one AI teammate, that's what I'll be doing, because that way I can just have one person act as a spotter without cheesing my, like, having the ability to cheese my way through things. Alright, and we're just going to keep playing loud, I think. Alright. Missed. Got him.
Light those suckers up!
Oh, you keep on talking, buddy. That's where I saw a head over here. Maybe not. There we go. Ah! Man, I can't believe I whiffed that one right over his frickin' shoulder. Alright. Let's keep going. Let's finish clearing this place out. Now, with all the intel here, we're going to, do this guy. There we go.
Moving to
I'll let
position.
my AI teammates take out the heavy.
Ready, Ghost Lead. Enemy heavy won't be bothering us anymore.
Darn right he won't. Oh, I gotta be here somewhere? Bam.
Hostiles are aware of our presence.
I don't care if they're aware. Hey there, buddy. I love how sometimes they'll just freeze. Crap, I reached down to scratch my leg and missed that shot. Oh well. But yeah, we're probably going to have to mercy kill the all the intel guys here. In fact, I got one here. I believe it's from the base. Pop him in the head.
These assholes are gonna pay when I find them.
Now, this base is one of the funner ones where you're getting close up.
Whoa! I got a visual! Ah!
Crap. Wasn't paying attention. Alright, so let's go loud here. And see what we can do to make things nice and messy for the bad guys. Oh, I hear them. Bye-bye. I wish I could install a side rail optic.
Sweet shot, Goose Lead.
Or something like that. Or use the G28 optic like in Wildlands. How that lines up with the
Okay, these hostiles can't hide forever.
G28 with the Mark 14. Mercy killing. Because you gotta kill them. In order to clear the base, you gotta kill those. At least it used to be that way. Even, unless you want to gather the intel, but really I don't care. Oh, that's just whatever, I don't care. Because I am not actually going to be playing much more of this today. Crap. Come on. Poke your head up. Got him. Yeah, as you can see, the Recon A1 handles really frickin' well. Like, super well. So, even using it over the shoulder is fantastic. And it's got a 10-round magazine. Takes 15 shots to destroy a Landscape Mark II truck. Suppressed. With Rolling Thunder. So it's a great rifle. Strongly recommend it. 15 shots isn't great because, for instance, the HTI does it in 6. The TAC 50 does it in 8. Those are higher damage rifles, but they don't line up with the optic as well. And you don't have like the option of choosing your glass and getting something with MILRADs or MOA markings on it. So it's more of a challenge to compensate for bullet drop with those. And it's less of a fun challenge. Like, you know, part of the reason I like sniping in Breakpoint occasionally is because it's not super hardcore. I wish it was a little more detailed. Like, but sometimes it's fun to just be a badass sniper, you know? Now, granted, if you're rocking the TAC 50, you really don't have to compensate much, assuming you have ballistic advantage. If you have ballistic advantage, basically your common engagement range is going to be have minimal needs. But, alright, let's go ahead and do another faction mission. Let's see what the crazies have for us. Locate Sentinel Commander. Cannot be left alive. Good. I'll do that one. These are always fun. I showed this type of mission, I believe, on my last stream. Channels. Channels is here. Yep. And we're going to the power plant, which is here. Ooh. Power plant is a hard one. Yeah, mobility is definitely fantastic with the Recon A1, Ulysses. Freaking love it. You know, it's a shame that the Scorpio and Scorpio Scout have those wild fly-off shots randomly that you can't control. Because that would be my go-to, the Scorpio or the Scorpio Scout, which takes 10 shots to destroy a Landscape Mark II. And its shots line up with the right setup and ballistic advantage to the V16 optic. But, alright, so here are drones nearby. Not going to worry about them, though. First, we're going to go scout. And figure out where my target is. Don't you want to bet he's in this building here somewhere or out here? I think last time I took a target out here, he was hanging out, like, around this building.
Collecting intel here.
I don't care about intel. I know. There he is. Okay, see, he's inside, and there are no perches around here to be able to get off a shot at a good range. None. So you almost have to get up close and personal. So in this case, we're going to switch. Well, I am doing this to show off the Recon A1, so I won't switch off. I will go ahead and use it. Just since I'm getting close, and I know I'm getting close, I might see if I can get a shot through the trees or something. Make it really hard on myself. Force myself to do it from range instead of up close. But yeah, so okay. Grab my helicopter. Let's go! Alright, we know he's going to pop around the front side, so here's what we're going to do. Pretty sure he pops around the front side. We're going to come over here and try to get him from here. Oh, that's fun. Thing just decided to slide around.
Moving in on hostile.
Dang it.
Copy, boss. Moving there.
Mark him, mark him, mark him, mark him.
Whoa! Hey!
Screw it.
Forces in the area!
Jesus. I didn't mean to waste that reload. Oh well, not a big deal, really. Alright, so... Oh, goodness. We're too low to make that shot. You know, I could creep in on top of those towers or something, maybe. You know what? Let's have some fun here and airdrop. We'll do some shooting from within the base. So, I'm going to fly high in the sky. I'm going to shoot from... Okay. Jump out. We're going for those towers right there, I think. Hopefully, 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 hopefully. Oh, don't fall. Oh, got it. Man, that was a perfect landing right there. I'm close enough. If he gets out here, I can take him out with a pistol. I mean, I can even use sync shot drone on him. I was thinking there's actually a sniper here on these towers that I want to take out. Yeah, right there.
Make sure we're checking any intel.
So, him, and there's probably one over here somewhere too. I want to make sure I clear out. The snipers are my biggest risk. Snipers and helicopters. Those are the ones I have to worry about. But I am not seeing any other snipers in the area. There's usually one in these, but no, not seeing them there either. There's one sharpshooter. Alright, we're going to sync shot drone this guy. There we go. Got it.
Clean kill, Ghost.
Alright, now. Can I hit him through the glass? I don't think I can hit him through the glass, but that's okay. Now, we're gonna try though. Nope. Ha. That's okay though. I'm gonna see if he pops out. Stupid bulletproof glass.
All day, baby.
Yeah, this is one of the challenges of shooting from within a base. Oh boy. Is when they get nice and close. Don't underestimate the power of a distracting shot nearby, because it'll cause them to freeze up briefly.
Clean kill, Ghost.
See? If they're running, fire a distracting shot near them, and it'll cause them to stop very briefly for a follow-up. The Recon A1 has a good enough rate of fire that you can usually land on target pretty quickly. Let's take this thing out.
Damn it.
Crap. Crap. There we go. Stupid glare is killing me. Why am I getting glare? Oh, from behind me. That really doesn't make any sense because my eye is blocking, like my whole head is blocking the optic. But you know what? Whatever. It's fine. I love how he could see me even though he wasn't even looking up. Yeah, whatever. Any other targets here? Did I take that out? I must have. Screw it, we're gonna go ahead and fire off that last round at it. Alright. You know what?
Heads up, keep an eye out. We got enemy activity in the area.
Alright, let's sneak inside here. That's one area where it's really nice to actually set up a distraction by shooting from another point and then infiltrating. And of course I could have sync shot the guy too, but you know what? I want to actually take my shot. Shit.
Okay, I got the six. Damn it! They just wasted Delta 1.
Trying to switch my crap here. Oh, I did hit him. He just had intel. Oh, I hate this game sometimes. No wonder he wasn't moving at all once I shot him. Alright. Now that things are loud, I want to switch off here to the rifle and make a dramatic exit. I'm not dead, you're the asshole. Alright, well maybe not now. Pretty sure I'm clear now, they've lost sight of me. Let's work my way out. Yeah, we're good. don't want to run the entire time, but sprinting between large areas of cover is always a good idea. Unless you want to go prone and take it slow, which you can do. But yeah, and this is why we wanted to take out the snipers first, in case I had to make an exfil where they were aware of me. Yeah, so we're all golden. That was fun. Except for stupid, you know. In case you didn't know, if someone has intel, they frequently won't die from a body shot no matter what you shoot them with. At least with the first shot. The second shot will kill them. Instead, they'll just lie down, and that's that. You'll have to, like, either collect the intel and knock them out, or shoot them again. And if your mission target is someone with intel, you don't even know that they have intel and they haven't died. Or that they, you know, that's why they're sticking where they are, especially if you know, the shot that I just did. You'll see them groaning and moving if they're out in the open. But that's it.
Chopper in the sky. Get down.
I have a fine spot. I'm not worried about the chopper. Alright, can I fast travel? Let's go say hey to everyone in Erewhon. Yep. Alright, let's go say hey to everyone in Erewhon, and you all can tell me if, if there's anything you'd like to see for the first Ghost Gamer News stream. Oh, man, I hurt. I don't usually sit and play for this long. Usually I do 30 to 45 minutes at a time. But yeah, so that's good. I'll get my gear loaded up. If you have any questions, ask them.
After what you did in Freeport, only the best for you.
How long have I been online? Only an hour, but I've spent a couple hours playing with my OBS setup today, and getting various things done. God, come on, camera. There we go. One of the things I like to do is I like to look through and see what everyone's rocking. Most people are always carrying like a sniper rifle or DMR and an AR, although this guy is carrying two of the same ARs with different loadouts, so that's interesting. That guy's carrying an AR and a TAC 50 based on the stock. I believe that's either TAC 50 or Scorpio. I can't really see. But very few people rock one primary. I have seen actually two guys who don't rock a primary and just use a pistol, and they're usually playing Echelon class. And that's a fun challenge. I've done it before, but I prefer sniper gameplay overall. No. But let's see here. Since he's at the table, it doesn't show his loadout, I don't believe, but let's check player info.
Will you ever see this coming?
Come on, show me player info. Okay, yeah, it's just not showing it since he's at the table. The FRF2. Oh, man. I hate that DMR so much. It's like typically the first rifle I get. Sniper rifle when I started the game. It happened every time, and yeah, that's a TAC 50. I can't ever remember. I love those adjustable
How has this occupation been
butt stocks. They're fantastic in the real world.
Yeah, but at least this would be.
And for those of you, yes, always dismantle the FRF2. And Mark 14 is great. Let's see. Let me pull up my... I don't have the notes over here. I'll have to dig those up. But the Mark 14 works well with the VC16 optic and ballistic advantage. I have that all on the Ghost Gamer news site for utilizing the optics reticle as a bullet drop compensator. AK-74 assault, nah, I don't use it. If I'm going to run an ASR, it will typically be the M4 A1. I like it just because of it's just fantastic recoil, low recoil. But more often than not, rather than rocking an assault rifle, I will rock a DMR conversion rifle. So I'll use like the Mark 17 Scout or the M4A1 Scout. 416 Shorty is actually fun too on occasion. I use that just if I'm looking to change things up.
You know, everything's gone to shit since then.
But
This coming?
oh my gosh, someone else with ghillie on. How about that? About frickin' time someone else with ghillie showed up. It's typically pretty rare that you'll see someone rocking the traditional ghillie. Sometimes you'll see the leaves ghillie. But
Just give me a plot of
it's not that common. That's one of those things I wish is, you know,
It's never that simple.
say the same to you, my friend.
you could actually like get bonuses from clothes. Oh, you kind of can if you have gear score enabled, because then you have those random bonuses where it's like a boost to stealth and stuff. But I play with gear score off. That's something else to keep in mind. If you play with gear score on, you'll want to avoid range boosting on things like the Recon A1 if you're looking to utilize the optics as a bullet drop compensator. But yeah, so, and also just so you're aware, the Recon A1 is really super easy to get right from the beginning of the game. It's over in Egg Island, which is, I can't remember where. South here? Yeah, it's over here. Is it Egg Island? No, it's not Egg Island. It's over here somewhere. I want to say it was in here, in the cavern. It's in one of these cave areas over here. Pretty sure it's right here. And yeah, super easy to get. No combat at all. Like, you can literally just go in and grab it. And then you just need the TARS 101, and then you're all set to start sniping right. Oop, dang it, I keep banging that thing. Right from the beginning of the game. So, so if you're watching this after the fact, you don't have the Recon A1 yet, or you're just starting, go grab it. It's super easy to get. And you also don't need to unlock ballistic advantage or any other skills to make proper use of it. Seriously, it is a fantastic rifle. So if you want to start straight from the beginning, boom, right there. There's no need to kill any drones or sneak past drones to get like the HTI, which is somewhere up here. Yeah, here's the HTI blueprint, and then man, there's more skill credits I haven't gotten yet. TAC 50, I can't remember where that one was. I wanted to say it was actually close by. But maybe not. Can't remember where the TAC 50 blueprint is because it's been forever since I went and grabbed it. But OTS or Recon A1, the OTS, that is the crap, what is that? Let me look at it real quick, because that's a DMR if I remember right. OTS, I'm not a huge fan of. It's alright. I did a review of it, I believe, on Ghost Gamer News. And, you know, it's okay, but it's a DMR, and it's better for short-range engagements. It's actually really pretty good for short-range engagements. It's kind of like a shorter SVD, but really it's got the same stats overall as the SVD, which is the Dragunov, just a slightly higher rate of fire. So if you like the Dragunov, the OTS is good. But rather than rocking the OTS, if you want to use a DMR, the Mark 14 is a good option, just because you can utilize it with optics. But really, you know, when you compare the OTS to the Recon A1, you're comparing apples to oranges. The Recon A1 is a bullpup sniper rifle. The OTS is a bullpup designated marksman rifle. It doesn't have the power, the damage output, or the general, like, options available that you have with the Recon A1. I mean, the magazine size is 15 rounds. But still, if you're going with this, you'd be better off, even like the G28. The G28 is another fantastic one. It's slightly less damage overall. But once again, it's another rifle that you can utilize with the VC16 optic at 6x zoom and be able to use it as a bullet drop compensator. I hope you all don't mind, but since I'm here talking, I'm gonna have a cigarette. And yes, I know I should quit, but it's hard for me to quit with all my other health problems, which are not related to smoking, and do the stress and pain. But we're not here to complain about that. Let's see here. And you know what? Let's go ahead and let's talk about a few of these rifles here. I'm not a huge fan of the 553 Scout or 416 Scout. They're nice rifles if you don't care about min-maxing, I guess, in a way, in that, you know, it doesn't, neither of them really line up with a good optic. It's just if you like them, you like the way they perform. Honestly, if you're going that route, though, I recommend the M4A1 Scout. I actually like rocking this one with the ACOG TA31H. I use this one almost exclusively during the latest event we had with the Orange Smoke, the Rainbow Six crossover, the R6 Siege crossover, and it worked out really well. I also occasionally like to use the Mark 17 Scout because with that ballistic advantage, you can utilize it like the Recon A1 with the TARS 101, except it's zeroed at 100 meters on the crosshair. So really, it's going to be hard to do those really long-range shots, especially doing follow-up shots, but it's great for sub-300 millimeter engagements. If you want to have something that'll give you an option to fire off at longer ranges, and while having a great rate of fire. Yeah, G28 and the Wilderness is great too, especially if you want something to match your ghillie. G28 Wilderness is great. There's really no benefits if you don't have gear score enabled, but it's great with the VC16 optic. Best sight for the Recon A1 is what I'm rocking, which is the TARS 101. Oh, crap. Edit and Gunsmith. There we go. The TARS 101 lines up. That's kind of why I've been demonstrating here today. TARS 101 with no range boosting attachments and no ballistic advantage. It's a 5x scope instead of 6x, but really that's fine. You don't need a 6x optic. but it allows you to easily compensate for your shots. If you go back earlier in the video, it's like towards the beginning of the video, I do ranging with it and show you how to range it out, and you can range it easily to 600 meters, which is max engagement range. It's actually under that, but max engagement range for soft targets and vehicles and things like that. You can go out further for things like fixed targets like turrets and generators and the like. But then you'll be dealing with more bullet drop and stuff. So yeah, I love the TARS 101. It's actually my favorite optic in general because it's got a really clean sight picture, and the reticle doesn't get in the way. You know, it just works. You know, the T5XI, which is a 6x zoom optic, is what I would typically rock if I was doing the TAC 50 with ballistic advantage, because you're not going to be compensating much for bullet drop. You'll be shooting, like, I think once you hit about 450, you'll actually have to put a little bit of effort, but you'll never hit the first hash mark on the T5XI. And the T5XI actually has a problem in that its hash marks are almost entirely useless unless you're rocking a really low range rifle without ballistic advantage. And even then, nothing lines up with the reticle on the T5XI. So I almost always rock the TARS 101. I don't like any of the arrow style optics, like the no, none of them are available for this, but they're like a Russian style optic that you typically see on like the OTS and things like that. Actually, it's the default optic for the, what is it? Gotta find it here. The, Paladin 9. Its default optic is, oh, you can't change it. It has that little carrot style, and I hate those because the carrots are blurred around the edges, and so it makes it really hard to compensate for bullet drop, especially at longer ranges. I like a traditional crosshair with hash marks. Ideally, I would love to see one with minutes of angle or milradian markings additional, but I don't think we're ever going to see that in Breakpoint, unfortunately. But alright, ghosts, that is all I have for you today. I am done. I am going to relax, review this stream, make sure its quality was good, and I will update the description to link to the Ghost Gamer News channel, which is where my future streams will be coming from. So if you are interested in more streams, especially covering weapons, covering games like AC Valhalla, Sniper Ghost Warrior Contracts 2, when that comes out, I will be live streaming that when it's released, probably that weekend. Maybe even day one, I'll do a little live streaming of it. And I'll also do other games like Wildlands. I'll do Ghost Warrior Contracts 3, which was one of my favorites. I didn't like the first Contracts as much because it was such a limited engagement range for a sniper game. But yeah. So check back later. I forgot to update the description. Actually, let's see if I can do that here. If I can update the description here while edit. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to find out the URL here. Here we go. I believe this is it. Yep, this is it. So see, we're going to go ahead and... Oh, crap. Exit out, quit the desktop. Just so I don't have that running anymore. So, save. Oh, and let's go ahead and don't forget to check out GGN's website. Save. Okay, there we go. So now the description has the actual info that you will need to get to all my stuff. If just search for Ghost Recon Breakpoint on Ghost Gamer News to find all my guides and things like that, because I have a crap ton of guides. I reviewed every sniper rifle and DMR in this game, every single one. And I have also covered a lot of general stuff. I have a guide page, which, you know what, I'm going to add to the description as well. Hell, I'll even add it in the chat here. So here in the chat, there we go. That is my full guide list right there that I've put together. And let's go ahead and edit the description. There we go. So, alright, Ghosts, take it easy. Don't forget to sub to Ghost Gamer News. I will be putting up more there, more streams there. I will still stream to this one. But this one will be more casual streams, and I will be doing non-gaming related stuff too, and non-stealth game related stuff here, potentially, if I find a stealth game that I am interested in. You're welcome, Ulysses. So, okay, that is it. I am exhausted. So, until next time, Ghosts, take it easy.